the Lightning Lane Premier Pass has debuted as of this recording, which is Wednesday at Disney World. And here is some of the pricing that you can find for that.
Yeah, so October 30th and 31st, Wednesday and Thursday, was the lowest price you're going to see. So Magic Kingdom is $329 per person.
What a deal.
Epcot is $169, Hollywood Studios $269, and Animal Kingdom was $129. Now, in the next couple of weeks, as far off as we can see pricing, November 4th and November 16th were the highest. Magic Kingdom is $399, Epcot is $229, Hollywood Studios is $329, and Animal Kingdom is $159. You can now modify which park you want to use it at or which date, like after you've bought this, as long as you haven't scanned into your first attraction, FYI. But if you're like modifying to a lower price day or a price park, you will not be refunded.
Really?
They will not give you the difference. So if you buy for Magic Kingdom and you want to switch to Hollywood Studios and it's like $100 cheaper, they're keeping that money.
That's okay.
Apparently. Now, obviously, we didn't try this yet, but that's just what we're seeing out there.
It's not a money grab at all. They're just gonna keep your money. I feel like that might be illegal.
It may be like maybe they're just testing the system and that's a glitch right now.
Yeah.
But that is something that you may come across and be like, hey, wait a minute. But also Disney Food Blog out there, they tried all of the parks today, and at Animal Kingdom, they waited a maximum of 4 minutes, like on one of the attractions, but they were done with everything by noon.
Sounds about right.
And it was like, I don't know. I was $129 today. I don't know if $129 is, worth it at Animal Kingdom.
Well,
I would never buy it for Animal Kingdom.
I would be curious as to like what the regular line, like I would like a comparison to say, and I'm sure this will happen at some point, but standby, multi-pass and single pass, whatever, and then premier pass, and just how that looks in a day. Because first off, we're not going to test it because I don't really feel like dropping $2,000 to figure this out, personally speaking.
Right.
But yeah, Animal Kingdom's the one I think you need it the least. If you're just putting talking about it in general.
Why not just buy, if you really want to lessen the load there, you can go ahead and get multi-pass. Like you can go ahead and still do that and get, a couple of attractions under multi-pass. And then you could also buy single pass for Flight of Passage. And that's way cheaper than doing the Premier Pass, which honestly, there's so many shows at Animal Kingdom. There's not a lot of attractions that the Lightning Lanes would qualify for. So it's almost like, I don't know, for us, we would never buy it for Animal Kingdom. Not at this point.
I'm just going to say never going to buy it in general.
Well, okay.
Because
that's fair. But I'm saying like if you're talking to somebody that was thinking about it, I don't know if Animal Kingdom is like not necessarily a smart choice, but like an economical choice.
Well, I don't think there's much of an argument for, say, an economical choice necessarily with this. I think this comes down to there are some people that are just going to do this because they just want to save time and they have the means. So, like, if it's worth it to you, then that's the case. There are perhaps some people that it's going to be the case. We talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago. I think is primarily a money grab. In terms of the fact that you have now another layer to this system that's just going to overly complicate it all. Technically, it's in a testing phase, so this is something that I suppose if it doesn't go well and not many people get it, they may just not offer it anymore. So that's definitely something that could happen. But I am curious how this affects, like how many people get this, how many people, like does it clog up the lines more? Like obviously to me, the more people you have in the Lightning Lane, it's going to make standby slower. Which is why I've often argued I think this type of system would make sense to just have as the only type of, cut the line system, much like Universal does, because I think, and I need to find the video, but Mickey Views, he did a video on YouTube kind of like using a visual representation of this and why, like, basically that type of system works better, which I agree. You don't have as many people going through the Lightning Lane, and then it would make the standby lines much better. So I just think they might, like, they almost did this system before they offered Genie Plus, by the way. They were going to call it Lightning Lane. They almost did it. They ended up going the other way. I just think this one would make way more sense. So at these prices, though, I think that's rather insane. In the fact that you have to stay in a deluxe resort to be able to purchase these to begin with. So This is likely, I'm guessing, a system, if they do keep it, that will be tweaked in terms of maybe some pricing, maybe some availability and stuff like that. But as of now, it is available if you would like it for your trip. And if anybody does end up getting this, let us know. I am genuinely curious. Like, I'm not doubting that it's probably effective in terms of you just get to walk onto these rides. I'm more curious about the people that do get it. Do they feel like it was worth it? And that's going to be subjective, of course, because
like you walk away from the day going, wow, I'm really glad we bought that.
Because that's my whole argument is the people. I feel like the people that were going, or this is geared toward, are people that don't necessarily follow the theme park stuff as much. They have the means, they get there, the lines are long, and there's like, this is an easy system, just do it. Because I've argued as well, and there were some pricing comparisons on this, like, you can make an argument in some instances it's actually cheaper just to do a VIP tour if you have like enough people. Like, obviously, like, that's more money, but you're also talking about if you're a family of 4 and you're going to Magic Kingdom, you're going to be dropping, $1,500 ish, somewhere around there, probably after taxes. So I am curious about the people that get it. What do they think about it? Would they get it again? Is it worth it? All those things like that. But it's not one that we're going to be reviewing, because I would rather spend that money on the business or grow, other means than just having a day where you go through some rides kind of quicker.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
But the shout out to the Disney Food Blog for doing that. They dropped a cool, I'm guessing
a lot of money.
Probably, I don't know. How many people did they have doing it?
I don't know. They have at least one person doing every park.
Okay. Well,
so
probably a cool $1,500-ish, maybe
money.
Something like that. Yeah. So either way, that is available now. You can go check that out. And if you are going to do that or you have done it, let us know. I'm genuinely curious. But